Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, very good morning and welcome to Thursday's edition of Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise with me, Shane Silva. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Sri Lanka drops in World Media Freedom Index. Elections Commissioner to hold special round of discussions with the Human Rights Commission. And anti-government protests increase in Venezuela. On to your stories in detail now. Sri Lanka has been ranked 165th out of 180 countries in the World Media Freedom Index for 2014. The index has been released by the institution Reporters Without Borders that stand for World Media Freedom.
Sri Lanka, which was ranked 162nd in this global index in 2013, has dropped 3 places this year. The latest ranking also happens to be the lowest for a South Asian country. India was ranked 140th as per the latest index. Finland was ranked number 1 this year's index, while the Netherlands and Norway were ranked 2nd and 3rd place respectively. Eritrea was the lowest ranked country in the index. America was placed 46th, while Britain was placed 33rd in this year's ranking.
65 out of the 75 individuals who were arrested while attempting to leave for New Zealand illegally have been remanded till today. The order was made when the suspects were produced before the Kalutara magistrate last night. The rest were ordered to be released on bail. The suspects were arrested last morning. The arrested group includes 60 males, 9 females and 6 children. The police media spokesperson's office stated that the suspects are residents of Batiklo and Walacheni. Information has also come to light of the presence of a former sea tiger amongst the arrested group. The police media spokesperson's office further stated that this individual is a resident of Palali in Kilinochchi. The Terrorist Investigation Division is carrying out further investigations into the incident. In the meantime, a media briefing was convened yesterday by several trade unions belonging to the government, semi-government and private sectors. Addressing the media briefing, the co-convener of the Government Nurses Union had this to say.
The problem today is that the law is not being enforced in the country. They are looking to stop trade unions today. You all know that today if we commence a strike, we will end up in jail. Today the government is on the hunt for trade unions. On one hand, while the government recognizes and accepts the rights of trade unions, there is an attempt to sabotage them on the other hand.
Nuwara District Secretary DPG Kumarasiri says that a large number of devotees are expected to flock to Adams Peak with the long weekend just a day away. He said that as a result, a special plan will be implemented during this period.
Security forces have already made preparations to provide basic healthcare facilities for those devotees who will be arriving at Adams Peak. Have also discussed the possibility of a uniflow traffic plan with the police in order to ease traffic congestion. Arrangements have been made for a special traffic plan for those devotees arriving from Nallatambi, Colombo and Hatton.
Now, as mentioned in your headlines this morning, a meeting will be held between the Elections Commissioner and the Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission with regard to holding free and fair elections with the upcoming Provincial Council polls. To know more about this, we contacted the Commissioner of the Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission, Dr. Pratibha Mahanamaheva. Good morning, Dr. Mahanamaheva.
Very good morning to you.
Now, Dr. Mahanamaheva, what would be the key features of this meeting?
Yeah, it is very important. Like last Provincial Council election, we have cordially invited the Election Commissioner General and his deputy to come for a discussion with regard to the forthcoming elections. Before this, we met several monitoring organizations, elections. So they also sent several election violation application to us. And also the main objective behind this to ensure all these parties, those who are contesting, whether they are following these election laws, as well as Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission has issued certain guidelines for everyone. That is, on our side, we can take action administrative and executive only. So therefore, Sri Lanka Police Department and public officers, they are conducting the election period. So those things we will be discussing, and also we will be requesting, like last time, Election Commissioner General in writing gave us permission to visit, and also the day election conducting poll station. So this time also we are expecting that. So now the discussion we directly, because certain the petitions are coming, so immediately we have to resolve this. So Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission bridging, one side monitoring organizations and the other side election commissioner, so we can easily bridge with election commissioner. I can remember last time this Northwestern Provincial Council, there were some incidents, so immediately we send those things to election commissioner, he took action. So likewise, these three institutions, we can have a very good coordination to conduct this election in a very free and fair manner.
Now, Dr. Mahana Maheva, we understand that there's a hotline that has been established as well for the receiving of complaints. Could you please elaborate on that as well?
Yes, Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission has set up two special units. One in Colombo head office, and the other one is Matara Southern Province. We have our branch office. So there is a hotline which running for 24 hours. 24 hours. Anytime you can give a call to 1996. 1996. This is the hotline. So therefore, any complaint, immediately you can direct to us. Then we can direct it to election commissioner and the other relevant parties to find immediate solution in this regard.
Dr. Mahana Maheva, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Edition of Primetime Sunrise. Thanks a lot for joining me, and hope you have a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114 896 896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.